Hello and welcome to my computer science NEA testing. I'm firstly going to test that when I begin the game, the main menu is displayed with the main menu music in the background. As you can see, that works. I'm now going to mute music. Okay, and now I'm going to test that when I press I, the instructions are displayed, which works, and when I press X, the story synopsis is displayed, and that also works. Now when I press 1, the single player should begin with the characters on the left side with the health bar and special points bar, and the enemies on the right. As you can see, that has worked. Now I'm going to test that the knight can attack, which it can, and the mage can also attack. And once the mage has done its attack, all the enemies should take turns doing random moves on random targets. As you can see, they did. Now I'm going to test the knight's special attack, which should defeat the first enemy and cause it to disappear from the field. And it has been defeated and it's disappeared. Now I'm going to test the mage's special attack, which should heal the knight. As you can see, it did. Now I'm going to test that both characters can block when I press through. And they both did, and they've gained some special points whilst doing so. Now we're going to see that once the wave has been defeated, the next wave is begun, and that the characters will level up with a signifier at the top of the screen. As you can see, that all worked. Now I'm going to also test for invalid inputs. So if I press Q, or F, or H, backspace, enter, up, down, to right, space, nothing has happened as they shouldn't do anything. Now I'm going to test the mage's second special attack, should deal a lot of damage to the first enemy, and that has worked. Now I'm going to test the knight's second special attack, which should prevent the wave of enemies from attacking for this turn. As you can see, that worked, no damage was taken. I'm now going to finish this wave and go into the next. Now that isn't, I'm going to test the knight's third special attack, which should increase the power of both knight and mage, which has worked. And I'm going to test the mage's third, which should deal a lot of damage to the first enemy, which also worked. And as you saw there, all of the enemies use their strongest attack on the mage, as that is the most efficient way to win the battle. Now this turn, the first mushroom should attack the mage as this will kill it, and will put the mage into a dead state. It did, and the mage has died, changed into a different sprite to signify this. I'm now going to finish the wave. That has worked. I'm now going to test that you can lose the game and actually die by just attacking the ninjas without trying to win. And now this turn, if both ninjas attack, the mage will die, so they will both attack as this is the most efficient way to win the battle. First ninja attacks and so does the second. This kills the mage, which shows the more advanced AI is doing the smarter moves. Yep, now the knight has also died, and a game over screen has been presented to the user. So now if I press 1 to try again, I will level up due to defeating one of the ninjas, and I will have a second try at trying to beat that wave. And there we go. Oh, I was pressing the wrong key. So now I will just defeat this wave, move on to the final boss. That wave has been defeated, and I am now onto the final boss. So I shall go on to Mage's turn. Now I'm going to test the fourth and final special attack, which should deal a lot of damage to the demon. And that has worked. Now going to please skip this turn. And I'm going to test the knight's fourth special attack as well, which should deal a lot of damage to the demon, which has worked. Now I'm going to try and finish the game, which will result in the demon doing a death animation and the user being presented with a win screen. As you see, user has won, demon has done its animation, and a win screen has been presented. I'm now going to test the 2-player, so I'm going to test that the server will start when I try and run the code, which it does. Now I should select 2-player on both of these clients, and they have both joined 2-player. And as you can see, on client 2, it says that you must wait for the other player's turn. So if I try and attack or block, nothing is happening. Whereas if I try and use special attack on client 1, it happens and it's replicated onto client 2. And now client 1 must make, and if I try and attack, block, nothing happens. Whereas if I try and attack on client 2, works, and now the enemies will both do the same attacks on both clients. So now I'm going to finish this wave and test that I can go on to the next. I can see one enemy is defeated on both clients and the next wave has begun. I'm now going to skip ahead to the final wave, test that you can win the game in 2-player. I have now nearly finished the final boss and we'll try and get the win screen now. I can see the demon defeated on this side and on this side, and both clients have been presented the win screen. And if I try and close one window, the other window has remained, and if I try and close this one, everything is fine. And that is all of the testing complete. Thank you for watching.